Hello, thank you so much for joining me for aromatherapy and a Christ-centered yoga. My name is Amy Castles and I'm happy to have you with me today. Today I would like to start by reading the devotion for today. This was absolutely perfect for my day and I hope that it's perfect for yours as well. This is from the devotion called Jesus Calling, and it says, "I am perpetually with you, taking care of you. That is the most important fact of your existence. I am not limited by time or space. My presence with you is forever promise. You need not fear the future, for I am already there. When you make the quantum leap into eternity, you will find me waiting in heaven. Your future is in my hands. I release it to you day by day, moment by moment. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow." And I love this verse from Matthew 6:34. And it says, "Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry all about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." And John 10:10, "The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." Those spoke to me because I often do think about tomorrow. I often do worry, and I have to remember that those thoughts that come into my head are not from God. They are not from the Lord, and I have to constantly be reminded to not listen to those. So today I'm using Sacred Mountain. I love Sacred Mountain because it creates feelings of strength while giving you a sense of empowerment. It aids in feelings of grounding. So I'm actually going to today put this on the bottoms of my feet. I like to put a drop and then kind of rub my feet together. You're gonna see some animals running around in my videos. It's very spiritually uplifting and it promotes feelings of sanctity. So, all right, so let's get started. We will start today with box breathing. And box breathing is a great way to get your body calm, to get your body ready for this yoga practice. And with box breathing, it's also really great for your mind. So go ahead and find a comfortable position. And in your position, you're going to sit up nice and tall. You can also lay down on your mat if you'd like. We're actually going to start yoga on our mat. So just do whatever feels comfortable for you. Go ahead and take a deep breath in, and what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in for 4 counts, and then hold for 4 counts, and then exhale for 4 counts, and then hold for 4 counts. So if you visualize a box, so inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Continue to breathe one more time on your own. Inhale. James 4:13-15 says, "Now listen, you who say, 'Today or tomorrow, we will go to this or that city, spend a year there, carry on business, and make money.' Why, you do not even know what tomorrow will happen. What is your life? Now listen, you who say, 'Today or tomorrow we will go to this or that city, spend a year there, carry on business and make money.' Why, you do not even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, 'If it is the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. James 4:13 through 15. We're going to start today by coming down onto your back. And bring your knees into your chest. With your knees into your chest, just start to roll your knees around, giving your back a massage. Go both directions. Bring the knees into your chest. Set your feet flat to the floor. Let your feet come together, knees apart, pull your shoulder blades down. What you're going to do here is you're going to lift your left knee and then roll open just a little. So just stop about right here. Going both directions. Now start to push the hips forward just a little bit more, and you're going to feel a deeper stretch through the low back. So push, use the muscles in your glutes to push open. Continue to breathe. And now hold your knees over to your left side and bring both knees together. So with both knees together, you're just going to rest your knees down over to your left and your arms are out to the sides. Come bring your head to the center. So now your knees are to the left, your arms are out, and now you're just going to slowly, if it feels okay, look over to the right. Come back to the center. Bring your knees to the middle. This time bring your knees over to the right. Keep the arms out. Try to keep both the shoulders on your mat or on the floor. And when you're ready, look your head over to your left. Come back to the center. Draw your right knee into your chest. Circle the ankle. Go both directions, 2 or 3 circles, and then extend the legs up. Feel the stretch through the back of the leg. Pull the toe towards your chest. You can extend your bottom leg down if you'd like. Pull the knee towards your chest. And then cross the leg over, cross the ankle over, flex your right foot. So your right leg is crossed over now. Now just press your right knee away. As you press your right knee away, you're going to feel a gentle opening through the hip and through the glute. Make sure you keep your left side on the ground. You're going to notice that as you push the right leg, the left hip is going to want to come up. So we're keeping things down so you don't have to push too hard. And if you'd like, you can pull that leg in for a little deeper stretch. Lower back down and go ahead and switch the feet. So draw your left leg up this time, circle the ankle, go both directions. Pull that toe back, feel the stretch through the back of the leg. Pull the toe back. Inhale and exhale, pull back. Inhale, point, exhale, pull back. Draw that leg in. Option is to extend the bottom leg out. Feel the hamstring stretch. This is where sometimes you may want to have a strap around your foot. You can have a bathrobe belt is good, one of your kids' belts, one of your belts. You can even use a hand towel just to wrap around your foot. So you wrap it around your foot and then you could hold on to the towel and then you could probably get the leg straight. Okay, now cross it over, push the knee away, feel the opening through the hip. Keep pressing. And just focus on your breathing. We want to bring fresh oxygen to these muscles. Option is to reach through and grab behind the leg and just hold right here. You can feel a deeper stretch right through the hip now. Bugs. All right, go ahead and release. Bring both knees. Roll onto your left side. You're gonna roll onto your left side and go ahead and rest your head down onto your arm. Extend both legs long and then reach for the top leg, should be your right leg, and pull the leg in for a hamstring stretch. Side lying hamstring stretch. Go ahead and extend the leg out. Lift the leg up. Now take your right hand, place it in front of you, lift the bottom leg up. Hold strong and steady, just for a moment, just to catch your balance. Imagine that you are standing. Where would your feet be? Side by side. Squeeze through the glutes. Lift up and hold, and go ahead and release. Go ahead and turn onto your side. So you're gonna prop up your elbow right here, and then you're going to pull in that leg and then gently reach up. So you may not be able to extend it. So see, in my mind, I have like my leg just extended all the way up, but I know I can go about right here. So you're grabbing at your ankle, your bottom leg is bent in. It's just a gentle pull. Feel that stretch through the hamstring. And slowly release, and then switch over to the other side. So this time, we're laying down onto the right side. Draw your bottom leg extended out, and then pull the top leg in for a hamstring stretch. Try to keep your balance. This is a challenge in itself, trying to keep your balance here. You should feel that stretch all the way up to the hip flexors. Continue to breathe. And go ahead and release. Extend the top leg nice and straight. Take your top arm, set it in front. Pick up the bottom leg, both legs straight. Hold it here. You're gonna hold your balance. Imagine standing up, so both of your feet side by side. Hold it strong. Keep breathing. and release. Go ahead and come up onto your right elbow this time. So you're gonna prop up on your right elbow. You're gonna bend that bottom leg in, pull the left leg, and then extend the leg up. As you draw that leg up, you can even grab at your foot. You can take your peace fingers, put it on the toe. Lots of options. You can use a strap. You can grab your pants. Anything you do, anything that you can do to hold it up. Try to get that leg straight if you can. Giving the hamstrings a stretch. And slowly release. Go ahead and turn over for a cat and cow stretch. So you're gonna go ahead and turn over onto all fours. So hands right underneath the shoulders and knees right underneath the hips. Spread the fingers nice and wide so that you can really grip your mat. Knees directly underneath your hips, and begin to inhale as you come into a cat stretch. Tuck your tailbone under, pull your back towards the sky, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, and then exhale, slowly release. Tailbone first, middle back, mid back, upper back, shoulders, chin, and eyes and forehead. Inhale, truck your chin to your chest, pull your shoulders, lift them up, come into cat stretch. Inhale and exhale. Let's go head first. Neck, shoulder blades, mid back, low back, upper back. We're articulating the spine, moving one vertebrae at a time. Let's reverse out. So drop your chin to your chest, roll the shoulders, press against the floor, mid back, low back, and tuck the tailbone under. Come to neutral. Come to neutral and extend your right arm and your left leg. So extend them nice and long. Hold right here. Just breathe. Come out to the diagonal. Come back in and slowly lower down. And to the other side. Inhale, extend. Exhale, diagonal. Hold. Inhale back to pointer and slowly lower down. And switch to the other side. Inhale, extend. Exhale, open. Inhale back to the middle and slowly lower down. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale out to the diagonal. Inhale and back down. Take a deep breath in, extend your left leg, cross it behind, and gently twist your body up and roll up into a modified wild thing. And release. Come back to the middle. Inhale, extend the right leg this time. Cross it behind and pick up the right arm, open up and twist open. The side may be better or it may be worse. Depends on the side. Keep squeezing through the bottom glute. Arch your back, really reach back. You look beautiful. And slowly replace your hands down and come into all fours. Tuck your toes under, press against the floor, and lift your knees up off your mat. Hold right here, inhale, exhale, and slowly lower. Again, inhale, press against the floor, and exhale, push. And slowly lower. One more time. Inhale, press the toes against the floor, spread the fingers. Inhale, lift, and exhale. And hold. And now straighten the back of the legs and push back into a down dog. So you might need to take a few steps back. Really spread the fingers wide on your mat. So if you peek up at me right here, your hands are not straight forward. They're slightly at the diagonal. Not completely, just very slightly at the diagonal. So you're really going to grip your mat as if you were climbing up a wall. So push back into that down dog. Hold here, inhale, and exhale, slowly come forward into a forward fold. Go ahead and come to the front of your mat with your feet planted firmly onto the mat. Make sure that they are equal distance apart, okay? So line up your toes, line up your big toes, and then the backs of the feet will follow. Take a deep breath in and bend your knees, and inhale, come into a yoga chair pose. Really strengthen the arms out, inhale, and exhale, slowly come forward into a forward fold. Inhale, pick up the right foot and bring it all the way to the back of your mat. Lower your hips and lift your chest, pull your shoulder blades back. Take a deep breath in, press against the floor and push back into a down dog. Inhale, slowly come forward to a plank. Option is to lower the knees down, chaturanga down. Inhale, slowly lower. And exhale, shoulder roll or press to a small little baby cobra, or you can press to up dog. Exhale, press back down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg, and exhale, draw it through the middle. Inhale, lift the right leg just a little bit off your mat, and exhale, step all the way forward into a lunge. Lift your chest, pull your shoulder blades back, lower the back knee. Inhale and lift the right arm. Slowly lower back down, lift up into your lunge and step into a forward fold. Inhale, rise up into an extended mountain pose, arms overhead. Take a deep breath and extend the arms overhead nice and long and reach over to your left side. Feel the stretch all down the right side of your body. Inhale, lift up, and exhale over to your left. Inhale, come back to the center, and exhale, swan dive down into a forward fold. Pick up your left leg and step it all the way to the back of your mat. Lower the hips, lift the chest, shoulders roll. Push back into a down dog. Really spread those fingertips nice and wide. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, lower the knees, chaturanga down. Shoulder roll or press to a full up dog. Tuck the toes under, press back, down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, draw it through the middle. Make sure your ankle is right underneath the knee so that you have the proper alignment. Lower the back leg, lower that back knee, and lift up your left arm. This is your spinal twist. Take the hand back down to your mat. Lift up that back knee, step in forward fold. Walk the knees out right and left, right and left. Inhale, lift the chest, hands to the shins, flat back. And exhale, lower back down, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest, flat back, extend, and forward fold. Bend your knees, inhale, lift up into an extended mountain pose, and then exhale, take the hands behind, lace the fingers, and lift your chest. So you're really pressing the hands behind, lifting through the chest. and slowly release. Come back to the front of your mat. Let's go back into our chair pose. So yoga chair pose, extend the arms nice and long. Both feet are grounded into the floor, even with each other. So one's not in front, one's not behind, your feet aren't out. They are straight forward. Just line up your big toes. Take a deep breath in and tip forward, forward fold. Pick up the right leg, step all the way to the back of your mat. Lower your hips, lift your chest, use your upper body strength, and press back into a down dog. Inhale, pick up the right leg. Exhale, draw it all the way forward into a lunge. And now you're gonna hold your strength while you gently rise up. Hold right here. And as you gently rise to the top, take a deep breath in, extend your arms overhead, lift nice and long, spread the fingertips, really lift, really reach, slowly lower, gently fall back behind. Does challenge your balance. And slowly come forward. Step in, forward fold. Inhale, lift up, extended arms. And exhale, swan dive down into a forward fold. This time, pick up your left leg, step it all the way to the back of your mat. Lower your hips, lift your chest, pull the shoulder blades back, and push back into a down dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Option, lower the knees or chaturanga down. Elbows in, shoulder roll, or press to a full up dog. Make sure your hands are pressed against the floor. Tuck the toes under, press back, down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, draw it all the way through the middle. Ankle directly under the knee. Take a deep breath in, extend the arms, reach them up. Now here's your lunge, here's your challenge. Lower down, lift up, and then back bend. Come forward, step in, forward fold. Hands to your shins, flatten the back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, inhale, rise up, extended mountain pose. And exhale, back into mountain pose. Take the hands behind at your hips, lift up through the chest. Lift nice and tall. If you have a hurt shoulder, sometimes this makes it challenging. Just do the best that you can. Lift up. And release, come back to the center. Take your feet nice and wide on your mat. Lift your toes and turn your toes to your right. As you turn your toes to your right, you're gonna notice that your left foot is kind of angled in while your right foot is straight ahead. From here, you want to have enough space so that when you bend your right leg, you are coming down and your knee is not going past your toes that way, okay? So lower down, open up that right knee, squeeze the left leg. This leg should be solid all the way through. Really squeeze everything. Everything is gripped to the floor. Lift up your chest. Pull in through the abs while still breathing. Lift up and extend the arms out into a warrior two. Inhale and exhale, sink a little lower. Inhale and exhale, sink a little lower. Take a deep breath in, lift the right arm. Reverse warrior two. Reach the right arm up and slowly lower. Your back is nice and warmed up if you want to come back just a little bit more. Come back in through the center. Rest your right hand down, your elbow down, and lift the left arm up. Another option is to come all the way down to the mat. You should really start to feel this right leg really challenging you. You want to get this thigh parallel with the floor. Inhale, lift up. And now turn your chest. What you're gonna do is you're gonna step in with your left foot. You're gonna step in a little bit, and then you're gonna step a little closer to me, okay? And I'm gonna come a little closer to you. So my foot was back here, I'm gonna bring it forward just a little bit, okay? And then I'm gonna turn to the right. So you're gonna turn to your right, and now you're in a warrior one. Inhale, lift the arms up, extend the arms nice and long. Reach, really reach. Take a deep breath in, inhale, and exhale, come just a little lower. Challenge yourself. What I love about yoga is that not only are you strengthening here through the right leg, but your left leg is also strengthening and stretching. You can feel that stretch through the inner thigh. Can you feel that? And then your left leg is squeezing all through the back. And now go ahead and release. Lift up your back heel. Turn your chest and take a deep breath in, and then launch yourself up and come into a warrior three. So with a warrior three, your back leg is behind you. If you need to be down, that's perfectly fine. Back leg behind you, extend the arms out. Continue to breathe. Option hands at your hips, option foot at the floor. Lots of options here. If you can bring your arms over your head, bring your arms over your head. Lower the back foot down. Widen the feet. Turn both of your feet to the right. Turn both of your feet to the right and come into a triangle pose. Slowly lower. Lift up and release. Now we get to do all of that on the other side. So go ahead and start with your feet nice and wide. Lift up your toes, turn your left toe out, and your right toe is slightly angled in. The foot is angled in. Take a deep breath in, bend the knee, and come into a warrior two. Pull the shoulder blades back. Pull the shoulder blades back. Extend the arms out nice and long. Come a little lower. Your right leg, you're gonna straighten it in, really squeeze, and then bend into that left leg nice and low. Extend the arms out. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Long reach, 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 and then slowly come into it just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Back leg straighten and squeeze everything. Reach. Inhale and exhale, slowly come forward. Rest that hand down. Oh, we got a visitor. Reach the arm up and extended warrior two. This is real life. And go ahead and come on up. Take your right leg and bring your back leg, your right leg, a little bit closer towards me. Turn to your left, bend through the front knee and come into a warrior one. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Pick up your back heel, relax your arms, and gently launch yourself forward into a warrior three. So in your warrior three, you're really challenging yourself by that standing leg. Pick up the back leg, extend the arms out nice and long. And release. Take both the feet out. Lift up your toes, turn your toes to your left, extend the arms, and then reach over to your left and come into triangle. Lift up the right arm, open your chest. Sink down into that leg. Feel the stretch through the back of the left leg. Try to keep your shoulders away from your ears. So you're gonna keep your posture. You're always keeping your posture. Option is to place your hand on a block if you have it. Lift up and release. Come down to seated onto your mat. We're going to move into some poses to open up through the hips. Take your feet wide and bring your knees over to the right, so that you're creating a 90-degree angle in the front and a 90-degree angle in the back. If you would like to take this to a swan pose or a pigeon, you can take your front foot in, place your hands down, and extend the back leg behind you. You can do that as well. Take a deep breath in, lift through the chest, and come down to your elbows. Lift up out of your swan. Relax the legs, bring the knees together. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over for a mermaid side stretch. Feel the lengthening through the right side. Reach up and over. Open up, lift tall, and reach just a little bit more. And come back to the center. Take both the legs nice and wide. Bend the knees over to your left this time so that you have a 90-degree angle in the front and a 90-degree angle in the back. You can stay here and reach forward, or you can come to pigeon by taking your front foot and draw it in and take the back leg and bring it behind. Lift up, inhale, and then exhale, come down into pigeon. And lift up, come back to the middle, bring both of your legs together, the knees together with your legs over to your right. Lift up your left arm, reach up and come over for a side stretch. Open your chest, lift up and reach over just a little bit more. Feel the stretching through your sides. Feel the lengthening through the back of the arm even. And release. And now come back into a child's pose. Extend the arms forward. Really grip the mat like you're climbing up a wall. Bring your knees out wide and push back into a child's pose. Come forward into a plank. Bring your knees right underneath the hips and bring your chest forward so that you're in a modified plank, and slowly lower chaturanga down. Shoulder roll or press to an up dog. Press back into a child's pose again. Exhale. Let's do that again. Come forward into a plank. Chaturanga down, elbows in. Shoulder roll, baby cobra, or press to the up dog, whatever you feel comfortable with, and child's pose. Inhale, come forward, plank. Exhale, chaturanga down. Baby cobra or up dog. Press back, child's pose. Come forward to all fours and turn around, come to a seated position. Take your right leg and cross it underneath, or you can have your right leg long. So I'll show you what we're doing. We're crossing the left leg over the top. Okay, so the right leg is extended out, left leg over the top, or you can have your extended leg instead pull it in. Okay, this might feel a little easier for you. Press your hips down, lift up tall, pull the elbow in, take your hand behind you, lift nice and tall, and twist over that left shoulder. Come forward. Switch your directions that you're twisting. So your left hand is going to grab your left ankle, lift up nice and tall, and twist. So now this is an open twist. Always want to lift up out of the waist and just breathe. Come back to the center. Grab the right wrist with the right hand. Left hand goes behind, lift up nice and tall, and twist behind. Come back to the center. Extend both the legs out nice and long. Flex the feet, pull the toes back, lift up nice and tall. Gently reach forward, reach for the toes. Feel the lengthening through the back of the legs. If you need to sit on a towel, you can sit on a towel. That helps. Gets a little depth in there. If you want a deeper stretch, you can grab your seat and pull it back. Then you can feel your hip bones come in contact with the floor, and that's going to lengthen just a little bit more as well. Pick up your left leg and cross it over the right and reach forward. Option is to grab your toes and fan the feet out for a deeper stretch through the ankles. I can barely get there. Some of us were born with flexibility, and some of us just have to basically work really hard to maintain the little bit that we have. Can I get an amen? Reach forward. And go ahead and lift up and switch to the other side. Cross over right leg, reach forward. An option is to reach forward and grab the feet and fan them out if you can do that. Go ahead and release. Extend the legs out. Give them a little shake. Extend the legs out to a wide leg forward fold. Reach the arms forward. Option is to grab all at their feet if you can get there. Another option is to have towels or a strap on this side and a strap on this side. Lots of different options there. You can even place your hands behind just to give yourself some leverage and then press forward. And go ahead and release. Lie down onto your mat for Shavasana. Grab at the knees, gently lower yourself back. Extend the legs out nice and long. Let your feet fall to the side. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Extend your arms out to your sides and let your palms roll open. And just find your breath. Allow your feet to completely let go. Feel the heaviness through the legs. Feel the hips sinking into your mat. The belly rise and fall. Let your shoulders roll out to the sides. Feel the shoulders heavy on your mat. Let your palms be open towards the sky, to receiving. The Lord says, I want you to live this day abundantly, seeing all there is to see, doing all there is to do. Don't be distracted by future concerns. Leave them to me. Each day of life is a glorious gift, but so few people know how to live within the confines of today. Much of their energy for abundant living spills over the timeline into tomorrow's worries or past regrets. Their remaining energy is sufficient only for limping through the day, not for living it to the full. I am training you to keep your focus on my presence in the present. This is how to receive abundant life, which flows freely from my throne of grace. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew 6:34. Slowly begin to become aware of where you are on your mat. Draw one knee and then the other into your chest. Roll yourself side to side for a little back massage, and when you're ready, roll yourself up to seated, pressing the knees and the arms over to your side on your right side. Press yourself to seated. And when you get to your seated position, sit nice and tall. Take a moment to catch your breath and just breathe. Peace be with you today as you enjoy today. Shalom. Thank you for joining me today for yoga.